I'm always smile. I'm happy, man. I'm blessed that I play in a fantastic club. I have a fantastic family. I have 4 kids. I'm healthy. I have everything.
The record-breaking legend, the most followed man alive, crowned 5 times with the Ballon d'Or, none other than Cristiano Ronaldo.
I deserve. Last year I deserve more, so I'm really pleased for that.
A mind-blowing haul of 38 international and national club trophies.
It's my first Champions League. I feel fantastic. It's a great moment for me.
And backed up by 938 goals and still counting. These are the major achievements of Cristiano Ronaldo and his 23 years playing of elite level of football.
You know all that because of Real Madrid. He's still scoring the goals. These guys are just unbelievable.
His commitment, focus, and vision transformed him into one of the most prestigious and greatest players of all time.
Prepare always in the same way. It doesn't matter which team I'm going to play against. My focus is always the same.
From Portugal's Sporting Lisbon to England's Manchester United under the legendary Sir Alex Ferguson, then on to Spain's decorated Real Madrid, Italy's iconic Juventus, and now Saudi Arabia's trillionaire club Al Nassr. Cristiano Ronaldo has proven that even time can't keep up. Week after week, he delivers masterclass performances, expands his empire, and solidifies his legacy as the brightest star in world football.
He's one of the best players of all times, and nobody can tell different than that.
Experience the rise of Portugal's young phenom as he battles through trials and triumphs to become the champion the world will never forget.
I'm happy, but the future, you never know.
This is the man known as greatest of all time. This is Cristiano Ronaldo.
In the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, on a small island called Madeira, a boy was born who would change the world of football forever.
His name? Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro. Born on February 5th, 1985, in a humble neighborhood of Santo Antonio in Funchal, Portugal. From the very beginning, life didn't offer him comfort. It demanded strength. He was the youngest of 4 children. His father, Jose Denis Aveiro, worked as a kit man at a local football club. His mother, Maria Dolores, cooked and cleaned to keep the family going. Life was tough, but they were tight-knit, full of love and full of fight.
Já he feito uma presença ao vivo e estou feliz com muita energia para hacer el mejor.
They didn't have much, but they had each other. And Cristiano, he had a spark. As a kid, he'd kick anything like a ball. Cans, socks, even bottles. Anything he could shoot past his siblings. Or into the streets of Madeira. At just 7 years old, he joined Andorinha, the local football club where his father worked. From day one, people noticed something different. He was fast. He was focused. He was obsessed.
Bro was not playing like a kid. Man was out here running like he had rockets in his shoes.
By age 10, he had already outgrown Andorinha. He moved on to Nacional, one of the biggest clubs on the island. That's where things started to change.
What inspired you to take up soccer? What inspired you to start playing?
Well, that one is a tough question and a good question. I don't know why I am footballer, maybe because the sports that I see when I'm a kid, it's what make me more attention, maybe because of my brother, my father, my cousins, because they all play football.
That inner fire, to be more, to rise above, was clear. His talent was unmatched on the island. But Ronaldo didn't want to be the best in Madeira. He wanted the world. And then, Sporting Lisbon came calling.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Up in my car.
And a boy leaves home, chasing greatness. At just 12 years old, he left his family and flew to the mainland of Portugal, alone. A boy chasing a dream, far from home. It was the hardest decision of his young life.
And hold up. 12! This man really dipped out at 12 to go chase greatness? That's wild, bro.
At the Sporting CP Academy, the talent around him was better. They were stronger and bigger than him. And Ronaldo? He was just a skinny kid, far from home. They laughed at his accent. They made fun of where he came from. And night after night, he cried himself to sleep. He missed Madeira, and he missed his mom more than anything. But no matter the pain, and no matter the tears, Ronaldo never gave up. Day by day, he trained harder, faster, longer. He would sneak out at night just to get extra reps in. He didn't just want to compete. He wanted to dominate.
When I was a young boy, I always feel special sometimes.
Okay.
Not just for myself, but I saw the people look at me with the different eyes. Because in my opinion, I think I was different than the other ones.
And then, just as everything was about to explode, disaster struck. Doctors discovered Cristiano had tachycardia.
A little portion of the heart where the clot forms that then often can fire off to the body.
A racing heartbeat, a condition so dangerous, it could end his football career before it even began. Cristiano needed surgery. At just 15 years old, his entire future hung by a thread. If something went wrong, his dream, his career, even his life could be over. But the boy from Madeira wasn't ready to give up. The operation was successful. A laser procedure to fix the irregular heartbeat. He was out and back training within days. That's how hungry he was.
Bruh had heart surgery and came back like it was nothing. That's different. That's GOAT mentality.
And from that moment, there was no stopping Cristiano Ronaldo. He survived poverty. He survived loneliness. And now, he just survived surgery. The boy from Madeira had taken his first giant step toward greatness. At just 16 years old, Cristiano Ronaldo was no longer just a boy from Madeira. He was already rewriting history at Sporting Lisbon, becoming the first player in the club's history to play for the U16, U17, U18, the B team, and the senior squad, all in a single season. But raw talent wasn't enough. Coaches told him straight, the ball wasn't his alone. He had to stop dribbling endlessly, stop showing off, and learn how to be part of a team.
Bruh, imagine being 16 and your coach is like, yo, you selfish, weak, can't defend, no awarenesses. And Ronaldo's just like BET.
He took all that hate and turned it into fuel, man.
In April 2001, Sporting rewarded Ronaldo with his first professional contract. 4 years, 2,000 euros a month. And a massive release clause reported to be around 20 million euros. According to Cristiano's biographer Guillaume Balag, Sporting set that number to protect a teenager they already knew was no ordinary talent. By 2002, his mother had moved to Lisbon, and Ronaldo was closer than ever to the first team. Romanian coach Laszlo Belloni finally gave him a chance. Though his scouting report wasn't flattering. Weak in the ear, weak defensively, physically frail, selfish, and lacking composure. On paper, Belloni only saw Ronaldo's weaknesses, but what really mattered was something the report didn't show. Ronaldo's hunger, his obsession, and his fight to never give up. That same season, Jorge Mendes entered the picture, convincing Ronaldo and his family that he could take him beyond Portugal. But it wasn't easy. Other agents circled like sharks, promising the world. His family feared making the wrong choice. Mendes pushed harder, promising loyalty, protection, and a future bigger than they could imagine. By September 2002, he officially became Ronaldo's agent, setting the stage for something huge.
Tell me who's the best agent in the world. George Mendes. Tell me who's the best player in the world. Me. Until January.
Then to break through, August 2002, Sporting Lisbon faced Inter Milan in the Champions League. A skinny teenager, Cristiano Ronaldo came off the bench. And what happened next was unforgettable. He danced past defenders, too raw, too fearless, too fast. The world was starting to notice. And just weeks later, boom, his first official goals, a brace against Mori Reds, leaving fans stunned and Portugal buzzing with one name.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Bro had the whole stadium screaming. Man was skinnier than me after ramming him, but he was dusting defenders like it's Fifth Street.
That season, Ronaldo made 28 appearances, scoring 5 goals and adding 6 assists. Numbers that didn't matter as much as the feeling, the certainty that this was just the beginning. Suddenly, Europe was calling. Arsenal, Liverpool, Barcelona, Juventus, Parma, even Inter Milan. At one point, Arsene Wenger was so convinced, he flew Ronaldo and his mother all the way to London. He walked them through Arsenal's training ground. He even saved the number 9 shirt just for Ronaldo. But then the deal collapsed. And then came the night, August 6th, 2003, a friendly match, Sporting Lisbon versus Manchester United. The stage, Jose Alvalade Stadium. That night, Cristiano Ronaldo tore Manchester United apart. His speed unstoppable, his tricks dazzling, his fearlessness undeniable. Gary Neville later admitted the United players were so shocked they begged Sir Alex Ferguson on the flight home to sign him.
I remember he came as a 17-year-old lad and really developed himself here as a great footballer. So I think we're proud of that.
É verdade que o Sir Alex Ferguson e que o Rio Ferdinand falaram consigo no final do jogo. O que é que eles lhe disseram?
Falaram comigo, estavam que iam começar em negociações com o Sporting, que estavam a contar comigo para o clube.
E já se imaginou rico e famoso?
Não, isso eu deixo essas coisas à parte.
Which player did you regret not signing the most?
Certainly Cristiano Ronaldo.
Wow.
I thought it was possible, and if we had been a fraction quicker, a few days, because we had agreed, and Man United came in 5-6 days later. So I would say at the start of my career, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yo, imagine Ronaldo in an Arsenal shirt.
Nah. Football would have been different, man.
But United grabbed him first, and the rest is history.
August 12th, 2003. The moment destiny changed forever. Cristiano Ronaldo signed for Manchester United. The skinny boy from Madeira, the kid who once cried when he left home, had become the most exciting teenager in world football. The Lisbon chapter was over, and a new story, bigger, brighter, more ruthless, was just beginning.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. I'm in my car and I get it.
In 2003, an 18-year-old kid from Portugal walked into Manchester United. Nobody realized it yet, but this moment was about to change football forever.
Sir Alex Ferguson said, Cristiano, I want that you're coming from Manchester United, you're going to play 50% of the games. Make me feel comfortable. And I say, wow, with 18 years old to play 50% of the games, for me it's unbelievable. This is why I take that decision because, of course, George helped me to take that decision. And, of course, the last word of Sir Alex Ferguson was the key to sign for Manchester United.
Cristiano, in 2003, he was at that time with 1 year left in his contract with Sporting. I was with Juventus, Inter Milan, Real Madrid, Barcelona, Valencia. Everybody wanted Cristiano, everybody. But they wanted to keep him, everybody, to keep him in Sporting 1 more here, and next season he will come with us. And everybody were preparing contracts, and there was a club, they gave me 8 million. Any other agent, you could, okay, this is something that I'm going to drive the process. I called Cristiano, come here. The most important for you, it's your career. It's not money at the moment. And thanks God, Sir Alex Ferguson came and he told me, George, leave it with me. You will come now with me, and at least you will play 50% of the games, I promise you. and was the key. He started in Manchester with 18 years old. This is the story. Nothing is impossible, my friend. Because Sir Alex Ferguson told me, don't worry, at least he's going to play 50% of the games. He did a deal with Sporting at that night. With 11 million, finished, and he will come next season. Always with me. Nothing, believe me, trust me, nothing is impossible. Nothing.
Manchester United was his new home, but with it came massive pressure. The number 7 shirt, the most iconic jersey in football history, once worn by George Best, Eric Cantona, David Beckham, and now, at only 18 years old, Cristiano Ronaldo walked into Old Trafford carrying the weight of history.
Bro, they gave him the number 7 right away. Do you know how crazy that is? That's like giving the Avengers shield to a rookie.
August 16, 2003, Cristiano Ronaldo made his debut for Manchester United. In the 60th minute, he replaced Nicky Butt. And then, Old Trafford erupted. Fans chanted his name as he danced past defenders with lightning speed and fearless stepovers. Even George Best himself, the Manchester United legend, called Ronaldo's debut the most exciting he had ever seen.
George Best. Bro,
When George Best says you're excited,
you're him.
I think it's just the way I play. Ever since I was a youngster in Madeira, I've always been a player that enjoyed taking someone on one-on-one. It's in my nature, and I've always done this.
Speed with the ball, either foot, manipulating it, making decisions in and outside the fullback, playing and then moving in another position, and done at speed. And everything was done at great speed. And I think that was the thing that made me sit up.
In his very first season, Ronaldo lifted the FA Cup with Manchester United. Just 18 years old, scoring in the final against Millwall, and making history as the first Portuguese player to ever win a trophy with the club. In that moment, Cristiano wasn't just a teenager with flair anymore. He was a champion.
first season, first trophy, bro, let's go things only.
But it wasn't all easy. Critics said he was selfish. Fans booed him for diving. Even his own teammates grew frustrated when he held onto the ball too long. Rio Ferdinand once said,
when he first signed, he was about skills, about entertaining, about being like the guy in the crowd to entertain the crowd, rather than end product.
Everybody's talking about the end product, and that's what he's got to deliver. I mean, the tricks, the party pieces are all very well, but what you've got to define is whether you want to play with them or against them, as I said, at half time, and still, the jury would be out.
But Ronaldo never backed down. He trained harder than anyone. Teammates said he got kicked every single day in training, and he never complained. Because deep down, all he wanted was to be the best.
I'm Carrington and I'm in my chair in the gym, and this young lad turns up early in the morning. He said, I've heard about you and I know that you do a lot of work individually with a lot of the players. And he said, I want to be the best player in the world.
And slowly, the show pony became a superstar. By 2005, Ronaldo was scoring huge goals against rivals like Arsenal. He was no longer just a trickster. He was becoming Manchester United's most dangerous weapon.
Man, Ronaldo was cooking everybody, bro. He was unstoppable.
But then tragedy struck. In 2005, Ronaldo's father, Jose, passed away from liver disease at just 52 years old. Cristiano, only 20 at the time, was devastated. The pain was unbearable. Years later, Ronaldo admitted what hurt him the most. His father never got to see him lift the trophies, never saw him become the best in the world.
But I really don't know my father 100%. He was a drunk person. I never spoke with him like a normal conversations. It was hard.
Did he ever tell you that he was proud of you to your face?
No, yes, he said that he treated me unbelievable. I was like the diamond of the family. And he knew it. He knew it that I will be a football player. And for me, it's made me sad because everything. Sorry.
What's the sadness for you?
To be the number one and they don't say nothing, they don't see to receive awards, to see what I...
He never saw how great you became.
No.
Ronaldo had turned heartbreak into fuel. He was faster, stronger, deadlier than ever. By 2006, he wasn't just Manchester United's rising star. He was Portugal's golden hope. Every step over, every goal, every roar of the crowd, the world was watching.
It is Ronaldo, and it's in! Old Trafford salutes their new number 7.
By the time the 2006 World Cup came around, Cristiano Ronaldo wasn't just a rising talent anymore. He was one of the brightest stars in world football. But what happened in Germany would change everything. Cristiano Ronaldo, from hero to villain.
Bro, that's when it all flipped. One wink, and the whole world turned on Ronaldo.
The rise of Cristiano Ronaldo at Manchester United was complete. But in the eyes of millions, he was about to become the villain of world football. That story is for the next chapter.
Thanks for watching! I hope you enjoyed all the effort we put in this video. I love you guys!